Is food the future of Antalya tourism? The Mediterranean province of Antalya is unquestionably Turkey's most popular tourist destination. When tourism first began to take off, about 50 years ago, it was more of a historical cultural tour of the whole nation. Usually, the first stop would be Istanbul, where you'd spend a night or two at the new Hilton Hotel, which is a modern American-style hotel. You'd also see the Haghia Sophia, the Topkapi Palace, and the Blue Mosque, and maybe take a boat ride on the Bosphorus. Then you'd head to Cappadocia, where you'd spend a few days. The Anatolian Civilizations Museum in Ankara, Turkey, was formerly a stopover on the route to the realm of Fairy Chimneys, but now it serves as a reminder of Anatolia's rich past, making the bus ride worthwhile. An exceptional natural and archaeological site, Pamukkale Hierapolis is a short drive from Cappadocia. The last stop would be Ephesus, where a visit to the Church of St. Mary is a must before departing Turkey. This was the end of the history-focused big cultural trip, so the exhausted traveler could either take a refreshing plunge in the Aegean or completely avoid it. As a tourist destination in the 1980s, Turkey's hotels were dingy and the cuisine was mediocre, but at least it was edible. Later, the sun, the sea, and the sand became the holy trinity. The plane's course suddenly veered off course. Initially, there were few seaside holiday establishments. Only a few of the iconic Club Med locations were available to non-members. Summer camps and low-cost summer homes were concentrated in construction sites near a beach, generally on the Aegean coast, for locals to attend. Soon after, large hotels and vacation destinations entered the picture. The shore of Antalya was opened to tourists thanks to government assistance. Something that started off little and gradually grew into something enormous. An all-inclusive system was introduced to promote mass tourism, but it backfired. It was a huge draw for the public, but it came at a high cost to the hotel's bottom line, and the amount of food wasted was staggering. All-inclusive paradise was then found by local vacationers. Summer vacations used to include filling up on as much food as possible from the seemingly infinite array of buffets, and of course, indulging in copious amounts of cheap alcohol. It goes without saying that the meal was just passable. Currently, gourmet tourism is seeing a resurgence. If you're a foodie, you'll find a wide variety of flavors in Turkey, which has been home to several civilizations throughout its history. However, eating has never been a major part of its preoccupation. Even though tourism and cultural ministers have mentioned gastronomy and their hopes for promoting Turkish food during their tenures, no concrete steps have been taken. It is with purpose that I bring up the tourism and/or culture ministries, since they were formerly separate but have now been reunited. The lavish creatures of an eyesore, the theme hotel architecture was becoming more and more terrible, but it drew in new clientele from new target nations like Russia and the former Russian states. Fethiye, Kars, and Kalkan were popular with British tourists, while Belek and Lara became popular with Russians and Germans, respectively. When it comes to Turkey's seaside city of Antalya, issues about the future of tourism are now on the table, and food is being served. The second International Tourism Gastronomy and Hospitality Summit, F-Summit, was held in Antalya, Turkey, sponsored by the Nirvana Cosmopolitan Hotel. Some of Turkey's most prominent non-governmental organizations and government agencies were involved in the project, as well as the city of Antalya itself. 165 industry experts spoke on 41 panels, which were attended by a record number of people and were streamed live by tens of thousands more. A trade show section featured the latest items from prominent firms.